If you're receiving Social Security, SSDI, or SSI benefits, I need you to listen up because there are 10 major changes happening in 2026 that could directly impact your monthly check. Some of these changes are good news, really good news, but others, they're going to catch a lot of people off guard if you don't know what's coming. I'm going to walk you through every single one of these changes, explain who's affected, and most importantly, tell you exactly what you need to do to protect your benefits. This is going to be packed with information, so stick with me through this entire video because by the end, you're going to know more than most caseworkers at the Social Security office. Now, if you're new here, welcome to Retirees Info. I've spent years helping people navigate government benefits, Social Security, disability, food stamps, Medicaid, all of it. I started this work because I saw too many people getting denied benefits they deserved or losing money because they didn't understand the rules. I'm not just reading off a government website. I talk to real people every single day who are in the trenches trying to make ends meet on these programs. Here's what we're doing today. I'm breaking down 10 specific changes to Social Security Retirement Benefits, SSDI, that's Social Security Disability Insurance, and SSI, which is Supplemental Security Income. These aren't rumors or these are official changes for 2026, and they're going to impact virtually all beneficiaries. I'm going to break this down by benefit type. First, retirement, then disability, then SSI, and then some general changes that affect everyone. I know this stuff can feel overwhelming, but I promise you, I'm going to break this down in plain English so you can actually use this information. All right, let's start with the first. Big change. This one affects millions of people. Anyone who's receiving Social Security retirement benefits before their full retirement age and won't be reaching that age in 2026. We're talking about people generally between ages 62 and 66. The earnings test limit for 2026 is $24,480 for the entire year. That's a little over $2,000 per month. What does this mean? It means if you're collecting early retirement and you're still working, you can earn up to that amount without any penalty. But if you earn more than $24,480, Social Security will reduce your benefits by $1 for every $2 you earn over the limit. Quick example. If you earn $1,000 over the limit, you'll see a $500 reduction to your benefit. Now here's something important. That money isn't lost forever. Once you hit your full retirement age, Social Security will recalculate your benefit and pay it back to you slowly over time. Who's affected? Moms going back to work part-time, retirees with side gigs, anyone under their full retirement age who's working. You need to track this carefully because going over can be a nasty surprise. Change number 2 is for those of you who are currently receiving retirement benefits before your full retirement age, but will reach your full retirement age sometime in 2026. This is huge because your earnings limit is much higher. For you, the limit is $65,060 in the months leading up to the month you hit full retirement age. So if you turn your full retirement age in October from January through September, you can earn up to $65,060 without penalty. If you go over this limit, your benefits get reduced by $1 for every $3 you earn over it. So it's not as harsh as the other category. Example, earn $900 over the limit, you lose $300. Again, this money gets paid back to you once you reach full retirement age. Change number 3 is simple, and it's the best news. If you're already at your full retirement age going into 2026, there is no earnings limit. 0. You can earn unlimited income. You can make $50,000, $500,000, $5 million, doesn't matter. Your Social Security check stays the same. No reductions, no penalties, nothing. Work as much as you want. This is huge for veterans, retirees who want to keep working, anyone who's reached that full retirement age milestone. Now let's talk disability benefits. Change number 4 is for non-blind SSDI beneficiaries. If you're on Social Security Disability Insurance, you need to memorize this number, $1,690 per month. That's your earnings limit for 2026. You can have earned income aside from your monthly benefit up to $1,690 per month without any problem. But if you exceed that amount, you're engaging in what Social Security calls SGAA, substantial gainful activity. And that's when they start questioning whether you still need disability benefits. Go over this limit and your benefits will likely be reduced or even eliminated. You might get an overpayment letter saying you owe them money back. Please write this number down. $1,690 per month. Do not risk it. Change number 5 is for blind SSDI beneficiaries. If you're receiving disability benefits and you fall into the blind category, your earnings limit is significantly higher, $2,830 per month. That's your SGA threshold. You can earn up to $2,130 in gross monthly income without risking your benefits. Go over that, and just like with non-blind beneficiaries, Social Security starts questioning your need for disability. You'll face garnishment and probably get hit with an overpayment notice. This is why it's critical to know which category you fall into. Blind versus non-blind makes a huge difference. Over $1,000 per month difference. If you're not sure, call Social Security and ask. These numbers matter for the entire year of 2026. Change number 6 is about SSI, Supplemental Security Income. If you're an individual receiving SSI, your maximum benefit has gone up by $27 per month. In 2025, it was $967. In 2026, it's $994. That's the most you can receive as an individual on SSI. And remember, the asset limit is still the same, $2,000 in cash or cash equivalents. That number hasn't budged, and it's frustrating for a lot of people because it keeps you in poverty. But for now, that's where we are. $2,000 asset limit, $994 maximum monthly benefit. Change number 7 is for married couples on SSI. Your maximum benefit is going up by $41 per month. In 2025, it was $1,450. In 2026, it's $1,491 per month. And just like individuals, your asset limit stays at $3,000. No change there. Also, I know people ask this every year. No, they did not eliminate the marriage penalty. The marriage penalty is still very much in place. I wish I had better news on that front, but it's still there. Change number 8 is about something called a quote of coverage. This one's confusing, but it matters if you haven't started collecting Social Security yet. To be eligible for Social Security retirement benefits, you need 40 credits. You can earn up to 4 credits per year, and they're based on your earnings. In 2026, you need to earn $1,990 per quarter to get 1 credit. That's up $80 from 2025 when it was $1,810. If you want all 4 credits for the year, you need to earn at least $7,560 total for 2026. Once you hit 40 credits and you're at least 62 years old, you qualify for Social Security retirement benefits. This matters for people who've had gaps in their work history, stay-at-home moms, getting back into the workforce, people who were unemployed, anyone piecing together part-time work. Every dollar you earn is building toward those credits. Change number 9 is the maximum taxable earnings cap, also called the wage cap. I'll be honest, this doesn't affect most of us in this community. It impacts maybe 5 to 10% of the population, higher earners. But here's what it is. In 2025, the cap was $176,100. In 2026, it's going up to $184,500. That means all income from $0 to $184,500 is taxable by Social Security at 6.2%, 2% for employees, and 6.2% for employers, 12.4% total. So high earners will pay Social Security taxes on an extra $8,400 of income. That money goes into the Social Security trust funds. Will it help with the insolvency issue? Barely. It's a drop in the bucket, but it is more money going in. If you're self-employed and making good money, this affects your tax. Planning. Everyone else, this probably doesn't touch you. Change number 10, and this is the big one everyone's waiting for. The 2.8% cost of living adjustment. The COLA goes into effect in January 2026 for all beneficiaries. Every single year, I get hundreds of questions asking, "Where's my COLA? Why didn't I get it yet?" So let me be crystal clear. The 2.8%, 8% increase starts in January, not December. January. Here's something most people don't know. Even if you're not collecting Social Security yet, if you're eligible and you're at least 62 years old, you're still getting the COLA applied to your benefit behind the scenes. So when you eventually claim, that increase is already baked in. Pretty cool, right? All right, let's take a breath. I know that was a lot of numbers and rules and limits, but here's the thing. These changes aren't here to trip you up. There are adjustments that happen every year to keep Social Security working. Yes, the earnings limits can be confusing. Yes, the SSDI thresholds are strict, but millions of people successfully navigate this system every single year while working, supporting their families, and making ends meet. You can too. The key is knowing the rules, tracking your income carefully, and staying informed. That's exactly why I'm here to break this down so you don't get blindsided. Quick bonus change number 11. The Medicare Part B premium is going up for 2026. We've talked about this a lot recently, but you need to factor this into your calculations. For most people, this premium is automatically deducted from your Social Security check. So even though you're getting a 2.8%, 8% COLA increase, that Medicare premium hike is going to eat into it, your net increase might be smaller than you expect. Just be prepared for that. So here's my advice. First, write down the numbers that apply to you. If you're on early retirement and working, write down $24,480. If you're on SSDI, write down $1,690 or $2,830 depending on your category. Keep these numbers somewhere visible. Second, track your income throughout the year. Don't wait until December to realize you went over the limit. That's when you get hit with overpayment notices and benefit reductions. Third, if you're on SSI or SSDI, check if you qualify for other programs, SNAP food benefits, Medicaid, extra help with prescriptions, state utility assistance. There are programs that can stretch your money further. And fourth, if you have questions or you're not sure which category you fall into, call Social Security. Yes, the hold times are brutal, but it's worth it to get clarity on your specific situation. One more thing. If you're turning 65 in January, February, or March of 2026, it's time to enroll in Medicare. I know it's not the most exciting topic, but enrolling in Medicare can be confusing and frustrating if you're doing it alone. You need to make sure you're properly covered, that your coverage starts on time, and that you're on the best plan for your needs and budget. Getting this wrong can cost you money and leave gaps in your coverage. Happy birthday to everyone hitting that milestone. Thank you for being part of this community. If this video helped you understand what's happening with your benefits in 2026, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button down below. It's 100% free. I publish videos daily, bringing you the latest updates on Social Security, disability, SSI, and everything else going on. I'm going to share hundreds of more videos here on this channel. Yeah, you heard that right. Hundreds of videos breaking down every aspect of these programs. I'm here for you in any way I possibly can be. Drop your questions in the comments below. If you want me to come back with a dedicated video on any of these topics, let me know. I'm happy to do it. Share this video with someone who needs it. Hit that big share button down below. Your mom, your neighbor, your friend who's on disability, they need this information too. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other.